this tape card switch. This allows you to select whether you want to record video to tape or still images to the mini SD card. You can also use this switch in play mode to either play back video or view recorded still images. Under the power switch, you'll find three more buttons: the record button, the function button, and the joystick. The record button, of course, allows you to record video to tape. Pull the joystick left, right, up, or down to navigate through the selections in the camera's menus and other features. Press the Set button on the joystick to save the settings. The function button calls up menus that allow you to change certain functions of your camcorder. We'll discuss each of these features a little later on. For now, flip open the LCD screen. Along the bottom, you'll find four more buttons that have different functions in camera mode and play mode. In camera mode, press W to zoom out of your scene and press T to zoom into your scene. Start-Stop is an alternative record button, and Focused Assist will magnify the image that is seen through the display and add digital outlines called peaking to help you focus manually. Toggle between auto and manual focus by pressing the Focus button, located near the front of the camera on the left side, and use the focus dial to manually change your focus. In playback mode, these buttons allow you to rewind or fast forward through recorded footage, play or pause the tape, or stop the tape. Now, a word of advice. If you're viewing the footage you've just recorded and you plan to record some more, keep in mind if you play past the recorded footage, you'll break your timecode, which may cause problems when you're editing later on. Also, if you rewind your footage, you'll run the risk of recording over something important. We generally recommend that you save your review for the edit suite. If you need to watch your footage, be aware of where you are on the tape. In camera mode, press the display button to toggle certain information on and off. In play mode, press the display button to cycle through various on-screen displays. Hold the display button down to toggle the LCD backlight feature, which adds illumination to the LCD screen. The HV20 has a built-in mini video light, located here on the front of the camera. You can activate this in any mode by pressing the light button. This icon will appear in the display to let you know it's active. In play mode, this button doubles as the Print Share button. When you're reviewing still images that are stored on the mini SD card, you can press this button to instantly print the picture when the camera is connected to a printer with the PicBridge logo on it. When a print cycle is complete, the button will flash to let you know. The backlight correction button helps to compensate for the harsh lighting that occurs when a subject has a strong light source behind them. Press this in camera mode and it'll automatically correct for the contrast in lighting to give you a more evenly lit image. When this function is active, this icon will appear in the display. On the bottom of the camera, you'll find the battery release switch. Push this forward to release the battery when it's time to change it. Now, note that you can recharge your battery in the camera if you plug it in using the AC adapter and leave the camera turned off. When the camera is plugged in, this light will flash to let you know that the battery needs to be charged. When the light is solid, it means the battery has a full charge. Now here's another word of videography wisdom. You should always carry an extra battery with you at all times, no matter what. Batteries are tricky things. The charge they hold can be affected by many conditions. The temperature, the amount of time the LCD screen has been used, forgetting to turn the camera off between shots. It's always a good idea to have at least one extra fully charged battery on hand, just in case. Check with your dealer to see what additional batteries and what additional chargers are available. The last thing I want to show you on your camera is where to find the jacks. On the right side of the camera, you'll find the right terminal cover. Under this, you'll find the mic jack, which will allow you to connect an external microphone. Below that, you'll find the AV and headphone jack. Depending on a menu setting, you can use this jack to plug in either headphones or an AV cable, which allows you to connect your camera to an external monitor that requires that type of connection. Below the AV and headphone jack is the component video out jack. This allows you to connect the component out cable that came with your camera, so you can view video on an external monitor that supports component inputs. On the back of the camera, beside the viewfinder, you'll find the back terminal cover. Under this, you'll find the iLink jack and the HDMI jack. You'll use these jacks to connect your camera to a monitor or other device that supports these connections. The iLink jack also allows you to connect the camera to a computer so you can capture your footage for editing later on. HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface, and what this does is it sends both video and audio signals from your camera to a device that utilizes this method of data transfer. A lot of TVs these days have an HDMI jack. When you flip open the LCD screen, you'll find two more ports. This is the camera's USB jack. It's related to the mini SD card, which can be inserted in the port beside it. Below these ports, you'll find a light. This will flash whenever the camera is accessing the mini SD card. We've reached the end of our tour of the HV20. In the next chapter, we'll look at your camera's menu system. There's lots more to come, so let's get